Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, October 3rd, 2025. So, since it's Friday, did you think TGIRGRM? Thank goodness it's Rebecca Goldstein and Rafael Musa as the authors of today's crossword?
I did not.
Oh, I'm surprised.
But I am not surprised because this was a great puzzle.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
nice job.
Yeah, they're great constructors.
Yeah, it was fun. It was tricky. I had some challenges to it, but I was able to get through it. And there were quite a few clues that I could think of something right away, like one across. What was it, to smooth out some rough edges. I immediately thought sands, and it was.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
sands.
I couldn't think of anything.
But then there were others that I'd have to really think of, like 16 across, like Miss Piggy and Captain Kirk by birth. And I thought, well, I remember Captain Kirk was born in Iowa.
Right.
And I thought, well, and that's known as a huge state for pork production. So I thought, I'm going to put Iowa and just take a stab. And turned out to be right. I didn't know Miss Piggy was from Iowa, but it makes sense.
I'm glad she escaped.
Yeah, no kidding.
Otherwise, it might have eaten Miss Piggy.
So, but I thought it was a great puzzle.
I concur. I started off sort of slowly because, like I said, I didn't know sands, and one down not listened to is on Spotify. I just thought mute. That was the only thing I could think of, but it was skip.
Yep.
The one beneath sands was brilliant. 14 across, one end of a lap, knees.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, what a great clue. And let's see, 15 across, service to foster parents, ? Was elder care.
Right. And, I was thinking, foster parents, people who take in children who have no parents.
Sure.
But it was fostering parents. How do you foster your parents? Well, elder care will help you.
And right above that, glad to see that we were mentioned in today's crossword, perhaps not directly, but 6 across, content commonly consumed by commuters, podcasts.
Yes, and I put that in right away, podcasts.
Really?
And then I thought, oh, it's not podcast, even though that's what I usually listen to when I'm on my way to work. I'll listen to a podcast. But then it turned out it was podcast.
My problem is I don't have a modern view of commuters. I thought newspapers.
Oh.
Which is probably about, 4 decades in the past.
Yes. And, I think most commuters are in their cars, right? Driving.
Oh.
So that's the way I commute.
I was thinking of people commuting
on
the
subway. Yeah.
Yes. I saw commuters, I thought subway.
Oh, no, I think they podcast too. So.
Well,
they Facebook or Insta or whatever.
Yes, but 30 years ago, they would have been looking at newspapers.
No doubt,
I am convinced. We had, let's see, it was 13 down, 7-5 and 6-0, e.g. And I first thought odds, although I didn't think you could have 6-0, 6-0 as odds. I thought that might be impossible.
Right.
And they were, in fact, sets. So in tennis, I guess.
Right. I think so.
12 down, cherry but not strawberry was tree.
Yep. That was good. That was a great clue.
I also liked how they did 25 across. Animals whose name sounds like a letter that doesn't appear in its name. That was used.
Yes. That took me a while. Don't ask me why, but I did. That just did not come to mind right away. But that was, great clue. And the one right before it, 24 across. Poet who wrote, "This is the way the world ends, not with a bang, but a whimper." And I'm like, oh, that's such a famous quote. Who said that? Turned out to be Eliot, T.S. Eliot. But I'm like, oh, I just couldn't think who said that. But I've heard that, many times. But
Well, my money's on bang at this point. Big bang.
Let's hope not.
Something that I simply did not understand at all. 33 across. Professional juggling act. Work-life balance.
Oh, yes.
I have no idea what that phrase means.
Oh.
I'm so far from being work-life balanced, it's not funny. But that's the way it goes. We had 32 down. One skill that withholding details Text lawyer.
Right.
That was nicely done.
Very good.
I bet you got 32 across instantaneously. The choo-choo train sound. Toot.
Toot. Yep.
And 40 across, I did not know what to make of this. 40 across was Vans alternative, and it was Puma.
Right.
And I gather Vans are a type of shoe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ever bought any Vans?
No, I
Oh.
have not. Not for myself. Our children, when they went through a Vans phase when they wanted to wear Vans, but
See, I think that you know, some of the car manufacturers should be like, you buy a van from us, we'll throw in some Vans.
throw in a pair of Vans.
A pair of Vans with a van. I guess that was the name of the brothers who founded it, Van someone.
Oh,
or
really?
other. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know.
48 across, word after trumpet or tiger.
Lily.
I thought tiger lily, but trumpet lily did not. Is that what, a flower?
Yep.
Okay. 41 across, which was nearby. Staggering blows? Question mark. Gales.
Gales. Right. Right. And I also loved 51 across. Ones who are quick to complain. Crybabies.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep, they are.
And that cross would be also wonderful. 45 down. Not a striking personality? Question mark. Scab.
Scab. Yeah.
That was great.
Uh-huh.
A lot of really good clues here.
Yeah, I think so too.
53 across. Modern day home of the oldest discovered library in the world, Syria.
Right.
That's interesting that they had the oldest discovered library.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be bad if you had like a book checked out from there? It's like, well, it's 25, this is 2,500 years overdue.
Then here you go.
You owe big bucks. I also thought about 29 down, one of 1,665 in the Eiffel Tower. Step.
Yep.
And wouldn't you hate to be the person who had to count that? And then they try to count it, and then some tourist pushes by them, and they have to start all over again.
Right.
I
Uh-huh.
hope they have enough sense to start at the top and go down rather than vice versa.
Right. Right.
And then 6 down, I was impressed with this. Hold on, we're working as fast as we can. Please be patient. As
Yes.
soon as someone asks me to be patient, I immediately become impatient.
Oh,
They
really?
should just say, why don't you work up a rage over having to wait? And then I'd be perfectly calm. They
Oh.
just have to use reverse psychology, at least on me, maybe not other people.
Mm-hmm.
39 was brilliant. May I help you? Yes. What a great clue for yes. Yeah, and it should be pronounced, I guess, as yes. So, very nice crossword by Rebecca Goldstein. This was her 24th. And Rafael Musa, his 21st. And both of them, I mean, independently make great crosswords, and together they're more than twice as good,
Magic.
which is saying a lot. Magic, yes, indeed.
Yep. A great puzzle.
All right, well, that's it for the crossword, but it is Friday, which means it's time for Fun Fact Friday. And for Fun Fact Friday, I decided to take another look at 53 across, the modern-day home of the oldest discovered library in the world.
Uh-huh.
And the oldest discovered library in the world was Ebla. And this is from the subreddit on libraries. And actually, no, this is indirectly from Reddit. It's actually coming it's actually coming from Facebook, I guess.
Oh.
Year created, circa 2500 to 2250 BCE, location near Mardik, Syria. The Royal Library of the ancient kingdom of Ebla. Boy, I keep wanting to pronounce that as Elva. But anyways, Ebla is thought to be the oldest library in the world. The library was discovered in the years 1974 to 1976 by Italian archaeologists from the University of Rome La Sapienza. They found about 2,000 complete tablets ranging in size from 1 inch to over a foot, 4,000 tablet fragments, and over 10,000 chips and small fragments. This collection of texts is the largest ever found from the 3rd millennium BCE. Unlike other ancient archives, there is evidence that suggests the tablets from the Ebla library were purposely arranged and even classified. All right, the history of the Dewey Decimal System right here. The larger tablets were originally stored on shelves, but fell over when the palace was destroyed. Archaeologists were able to reconstruct the tablets' original positions and discovered that they had been arranged by subject. Isn't that amazing that they could
Yeah.
do that?
Uh-huh.
Additionally, the tablets show evidence of the early transcription of texts into foreign languages and scripts, classification and cataloging for easier retrieval, and arrangement by size, form, and content.
Wow.
And this was apparently written by Mira Clerget.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That is amazing.
yeah.
That is really an old library.
Yes, indeed.
Uh-huh.
And they had a picture, and they just have a bunch of people standing around what looks like standing by, I guess, a modern set of shelves,
Uh-huh.
except they've got tablets on them.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And most people don't seem to be wearing shirts. I guess they didn't do that in ancient Syrian
Syria, huh?
times.
Yeah, but it wasn't discovered until the 1970s. That's pretty amazing.
Yes.
It was just under the ground, I guess, for thousands of years, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is.
That's a neat question. How did they find it?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
How did they even know where to look?
Mhm.
So
Well, that's true. Maybe they
or
were
maybe
just.
they just stumbled on it. But
Yeah, they were just doing a dig, and it's just like, hey, look, here's a tablet. Here's
Uh-huh.
another tablet.
I believe we discovered a library.
And
So-
complete tablets, ranging in size from 1 inch. You couldn't write a whole lot on a 1-inch tablet.
No.
I mean, if it was a microfilm, I suppose you could. But this was
Yeah,
this surely predates microfilm.
I do believe, yes. Hmm.
All right. Well, that is it for today then.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for listening. Saturday's crossword is going to be out soon. We will tackle it. We hope you will too.
Yep.
And come back to hear us talk about that crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.